Hey everyone, it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and last night the new Harry Potter book came out, and we're really excited for it, but unfortunately I'm feeling a bit sick right now. So Daddy and Cooper are going to go to Barnes & Noble, and they're going to pick up the book for me, and then I'm going to read it in here.
That's a pretty good thing to do, I guess, when you're not feeling good. Mm-hmm. So Cooper and I will make a little road trip. We're also going to do some demolition in the shower in one of the bathrooms today that we've been meaning to do pretty much since we bought the house. So we're finally going to get started because we're going to rent a dumpster here in the next couple of weeks to throw out clean the house out a little bit, get rid of a bunch of stuff in the basement, some yard waste and stuff. So we need to get all that demo done in the shower so we can throw all that stuff out. So we'll let Cooper swing a hammer and break some tiles and break some drywall and stuff. I think he's probably going to like that. And we'll get Presley here a book to chill out with and read while she's not feeling well and do some eating. Presley's feeling a little bit better, I think, so she's going to rally and try and go with us to the bookstore and get the book. We'll see if that makes her feel a little bit better. Cooper is going to show everybody how now he can get in the car all by himself. Yeah? Okay, go Cooper. Okay. I'll move around to my side so we can see him. Buckle in. I'll go over here. Thumbs up. So that's pretty cool. That's a big accomplishment. So I guess when you turn 5, you can get in the car all by yourself and buckle yourself in. Cool. So.
Yes, I also want to something. And you do mini vlogs. Also, you can put on your own zipper PJs.
Cooper can get dressed in his Zippo PJs by himself for mini vlogs now too. That's cool. Okay, we're gonna drive over to Barnes & Noble's. We'll see you guys in just a second. We're gonna drive over to Barnes & Noble. We'll see you guys when we're there. See if we can find this new book.
So we're here and we're right in front of all of the books. There's a ton of them, obviously, because I know that there's gonna be a lot of people buying them. I'm looking at them right now. Sorry. But yeah, I'm really excited to be able to get our copy. So it's real. So I'm going to vlog a little bit and talk a little bit about what happened when I was first reading Harry Potter. And I actually started out, one of my best friends a while ago was actually absolutely obsessed with them at school. So I started sort of school, quote unquote, like a little homeschool co-op meetup thing. And I started borrowing them from her. And I borrowed the first book and the second book and I think the third book from her. And I really loved them all. And I thought thought the stories are amazing, and I got really engrossed. I think that's how you pronounce that word. In them, and I read them, and I finished those books in about a day. I finished the first one in about a day, and I definitely returned it to her the next time I saw her, which wasn't that long after. Then my parents were very happy that I was reading Harry Potter because obviously it's a very famous book series that a lot of people love a lot. So I got it, and my parents got the fourth book for me on Kindle, I think. It was on Kindle. And I read that one and the rest of them that we had in physical copy. And I've just loved them ever since. And I've been really attached to them. Also, just the fact that this was really what got me super into reading, because I was maybe 8, 7-ish when I started reading the books, so it was a while ago. So that was what really got me into actually reading big series, and right after that with Percy Jackson, and there was all these different books that I just actually started reading seriously, and I could read. I've always have been able to learn how to read for a very long time, and I could read those chapter books, and I loved those, except I never actually read books until I got Harry Potter. And I'm really excited that there's a new book, because I thought it was over when I read the last one, but it's actually not. There's a new book and there's a play coming out, and I'm pretty excited. We're in the car and we're on our way home, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the comic books that actually came out this week. They were really, really good. A lot of them actually ended on cliffhangers, but I'm going to start with Tomboy because it was really great this week, and I actually broke out my Tomboy cosplay, and we took some pictures over in a park that's pretty close to our house, and those turned out pretty well, I think, and it was great. So the new Tomboy, Addie seems to have supernatural powers now, which is really, really cool. There's actually a new artist for this book because the writer of the book wasn't feeling really well, so she couldn't do the art and write at the same time. So they got a new artist, but I actually didn't really notice too much of the art style changing. The art is still in that like really cool, like slightly cartoony, but still real enough that it's not like I Hate Fairyland, where it's like overly cartoony for such a gory comic book. But yeah, it was really, really interesting, and just the art kind of the way that they did the art of this like supernatural power, and Addie is trying to rescue her friend, so she goes into like this factory warehouse type thing, and like seeing the way that they play around with the environments there, and like how they deal with her sort of supernatural powers due to all that's happening. It's really gorgeous, and I love it a lot. So the new Tomboy book was really, really great, and if you guys still haven't read the series somehow, it's really good. It's very gory, and there are a few curse words in it sometimes. So like if you're a younger person, probably don't read it because it's like very gory and very adult. But if you're older, you should definitely read it. It is such an amazing comic book and such an amazing narrative, and I just love it a lot. So
I can't wait to see where that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where Tomboy goes. Like it's moving in a direction now. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear from you more.
So the next one is Squirrel Girl, and this Squirrel Girl was actually really funny because the villain Mole Man said that he would stop destroying the city if Squirrel Girl went on a date with him, and Squirrel Girl obviously, she doesn't want to go on a date with this random guy that she has no idea who he even is. So the whole comic book is sort of her and Nancy trying to dodge like reporters trying to get her to go on a date with Mole Man for the city and all this kind of stuff, and it's really, really funny, and Squirrel Girl, it's like more of one of those humor comic books where she is wearing like these very obvious disguises and is like, yes, this disguise is totally not supposed to be a distraction at all, so that all of this stuff can happen. I don't want to spoil it, but it was really funny, and towards the end of the book, they kind of end up wrapping up the problem with Mole Man, and it sort of celebrates just the friend. I can't tell if it's platonic or if it's supposed to be platonic or romantic, but Squirrel Girl, and it kind of just celebrates Squirrel Girl and Nancy at home together and just enjoying a night in, and they dealt with the Mole Man problem in a way where Squirrel Girl didn't have to go on a date with someone that she didn't want to, and it was really great, and it was kind of just a sweet comic book that had a lot of humor. Obviously, Tomboy was very, very dark, and all this kind of stuff was going on, so Squirrel Girl was a nice sort of relief from it because I read it right after Tomboy, and it was very humorous and very nice. Then I'll talk about Lumberjanes. So Lumberjanes was really good. As we left off, there were supernatural kittens that were doing all of that have like these really cool powers. Like one can grow really big and one has telepathy, and it was all really, really cool. And they're dealing with this problem where there's this nightmarish bird that I guess wants to lure this smaller bird, like to get it as a mate. I don't know exactly how to describe the problem. And they're helping this bird, like, they think that the smaller bird likes rainbows a lot, so like the bird was trying to get the light to hit the water perfectly and create a rainbow. So they help the bird by bringing all sorts of rainbow objects to where it's kind of hanging out, and then the bird ends up getting the smaller bird, and they head home, and it's really great. And for those of you who have been reading Lumberjanes, they have Hess, I think that's how you pronounce it, with them, and she goes back to her cabin, and I forgot his name. I'm horrible with names, but one of the scouting lads ends up wanting to join the Lumberjanes, and he ends up joining the Lumberjanes, and it's really cute and really nice. And as always, the Lumberjanes is just such a great comic. It's definitely good for all ages to read. So is Squirrel Girl. So everyone should definitely be reading Lumberjanes if you haven't already. Like, I've been in love with it and getting the comics ever since last year at Denver Comic Con, I think, where we saw the Lumberjanes at one of the comic booths, and we're like, oh, this looks cool. We'll pick it up and take a look at it. It was the first trade, which is the first 4 or 5 issues, and I loved it, so we started getting the issues more regularly, and it ended up, like, I love that comic book so much, and and it's such a nice story, and it's definitely a good introduction for kids into comic books if they're not reading them already. Like, if you are a kid, or if you have kids that you want to start getting into comic books, give them Squirrel Girl and Lumberjanes and Gotham Academy, and I think they'll be all set, because those stories are really, really good and definitely very kid-friendly, yet still good and interesting comic books that all ages can enjoy. So I love those a whole lot.
Okay, so when we bought this house many years ago, this is the shower in the master bedroom. And so aside from having like pink tile or beach tile, the little pan in the bottom was broken in several places, and so it was leaking down in the basement. We had some plumbing issues. So we basically just shut it down, and we used the other one. And we've been meaning to sort of rebuild this one for a long time, and just haven't gotten around to it. And so now we're finally going to get started and monkey around with it a little bit, and I think Cooper's going to help me with the demo. So we're really going to strip it all the way out. We're going to take all the tile off and the drywall, and then we're going to re-drywall, re-tile, probably re-plumb, put all the plumbing in different places. And so Cooper's going to help me out. So Cooper, can you try and break some of the tile off the wall?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hit the tile. Hit the pink stuff. There you go. Hit it. Nice and hard. There you go. Hit another piece. Hit like this one right here. Hit it real hard. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, that one.
Hit the wall next to it. The brown stuff. Yeah, real hard. Okay, see if you can even peel that tile off.
Pour it down.
Nope. Here, let me hit it once. You ready? There you go. Keep going. You did it. Oh, here's all Cooper! Nice job, Cooper. Demo!
We're going to start cracking.
Yeah, knock those off. Turn the hammer around and use the little hooks to grab the tiles and pull them off. There you go. Pull them off. There you go, Cooper. Demo like a pro. Like a boss.
Yeah, I'm a boss.
All right, go get it.
Okay, any more? Done.
Was that fun?
Oh, we have a bathroom. The front. Look at all these pieces.
Yep.
Look at all the glass pieces.
We got all the tile off. Now we'll do the drywall. Nice job, Cooper. Bump it up. Up, bump up, bump up. Awesome. All right, out you go.
Okay, so that was our day. Unfortunately, I'm still not feeling great, so I couldn't participate in the demolition of the shower.
It's a pretty productive day, though, right?
Yeah.
We got the new Harry Potter book. We did some demo in the shower. We worked on another super secret project that we can't tell you about. Presley did some really cool animations. I can't wait for you to see. It's going to be a little while, though. And then what else did we do? Read and reviewed comic books. We actually got in touch with Mia Goodwin. Through Twitter because of Presley's Tomboy cosplay, which is really sweet. And Mia's going to send Presley some kind of like a treats.
I'm really excited.
Swag bag. She asked for your t-shirt size, so there may be a t-shirt involved. So some coolness going on there. Very excited because it's just such an amazing book. Like, it really is. Like, Presley talked about it earlier today, but just can't stress enough what a great comic book that is.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of comic books, like, I can't remember honestly the last time that I looked forward to an issue coming out, so much. Like, I'm really excited when the new issue of Tomboy comes out to kind of see where the story's going. And I had no idea where it was going to go this month. Like, it totally blew me away where it's headed. Like, now I just got to know where it's headed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really, it's, in this world of like binge watching and sort of all the episodes for a TV season comes out at the same time. It's kind of nice. Like, I miss that feeling of being excited and waiting for the next month for the issue to come out.
And we've actually got that like with Dark Matter too, because the
Dark
episodes
Matter
are coming out and we're all excited.
We need to watch Dark Matter. Do you want to watch Dark Matter?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to watch Dark Matter now too to wrap up our giant day. So good productive Sunday. I didn't get quite everything I wanted. I'm trying to get some paint on the house, but outside of that, I think we did a lot of what we wanted to do today. Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're going to watch Dark Matter. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, and if you haven't, click the subscribe button.
I don't know where it is.
There?
So there, I think.
Please do.
There.
Yeah, please do. We're going to try and be better about, if you're watching and you enjoy it and you haven't thought to subscribe yet, please go ahead and do it. It used to be up there.
Yeah.
But now I think it's right there. but I don't know if the video flips or not.
Yeah.
It's the one that says subscribe.
Yes.
Awesome. We'll see you guys tomorrow.